What's up, everyone？ 我是麦克老师。今天是一个从零开始学英语的课程，怎么用英语说数字？你来看我一下啊。Boom. I hope everybody is having an amazing day, and if you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe and like and help me by sharing this video. And if you're interested in taking any of my courses, you can find details in the description below. Today's video has been requested many times, so I'm finally getting around to doing it. Numbers and math and counting in English. After today, you will be able to count to 1 trillion fluently in English. We're gonna cover it all. We've got a lot of things to cover in this course today, and if you think it's too easy for you, I'd encourage you to watch it anyway and get a good review of English numbers and counting. Let's get started with cardinal numbers. I'm gonna read the numbers for you so you can listen to my pronunciation. So here we go. We're gonna start simple and then I'm gonna test you. 1, 2, 3, 不是 3, 4, 5, 不是 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When we get to 20, we can just add the first 10 numbers on to the end. 21, 22, 30, 31, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now, although this may seem simple, the pronunciation is actually quite difficult. 12 and 20 sound very different. However, 13 and 30 sound very close. 13 and 30. Remember, in American English, when a T is in the middle of the word, we often pronounce it D. 30. 30. However, not all the time. For 13 to 20, we can listen for the T sound in the middle. For 30 to 90, we can listen for the D sound in the middle. For example, 13, 30, 14, 40, 19, 90. All right, let's talk about 100 real quick. In British English, they often say and in the middle of the number. 101. However, in American English, we usually don't say and. 111, 545. Now let's talk about 1,000. Let's try a few numbers, shall we? 1,000, 1,001. Of course, if it was British English, it would be 1,001, 1,009. After 1,009, we usually say 1,000 instead of 1,000. 1,086, 3,605, 3,605, 4,656. Once again, feel free to use the and or to not use it. Next we have 1,000, 10,000, 10,148, 65,423, or 65,423. Next, 100,000, 10万, 699,482. If the word 100 does not occur in the number, the word 1,000 will be followed by and. For example, 43,003. The exception would be talking about years. For example, this year is 2019. Or you could say 2019. Next year will be 2020. There are a few other small exceptions like these, such as 1,100, or we could say 1,100. And you'll notice there was no and in the middle. 22,100, not 22,100. All right, let's do a quick test. I'm going to show you a number. You need to say it out loud and see if you can say it correctly. If you said 44,399, you are correct. How about this one? If you said 654,122, you are correct. All right, let's go to million, 100万. And don't worry, the hard part is finished. Let's look at this example. If you said 736,654,121, you are correct. Very good job. And the same rules apply to billion and trillion. And we usually only talk about billions when we're talking about very wealthy people. And we usually talk about trillions if we're talking about big companies or government spending budgets or things like that. All right, next. Ordinal numbers. This should be easy for you now. And watch out for the TH sound. First, second, third, not third. Fourth, not force. Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, and then we move on to 21st, 22nd, 33rd, 44th, 55th, 60th, 70th, 80th, 90th, 100th. All right, I'm going to do a few higher numbers so you can see just how easy these ordinal numbers are. 101st, 111th, 133rd, 302nd, 500th, 644th. All right, here's a test for you. Don't forget to speak. If you said 999th, you are correct. Okay, part 3, fractions and decimals. So fractions are made up of a cardinal number, and then the second number is an ordinal number. Now you probably already know that fractions are spoken opposite in English as they are in Chinese. For example, 1/4 is 1/4, or you can call it a quarter. 2/4, half. 4/3, 3/4, or 3/4. 3/4, a third. 3/2, 2/3. 8/3, 3/8. 16/3, 3/16. Remember the sound when you're saying the ordinal number at the end. 9/7, 7/9. Okay, test time. If you said 100th or 100th, you're correct. How about this one? If you said 21,000ths, you are correct. If you find the pronunciation a little difficult, don't worry. It's not easy for even native speakers. Thousandths. It's in the 不容易. Okay, everyone, it's going to get easier now. Decimals. Now, when Americans say decimals, they say the word zero. But when British people say decimals, they say naught instead of zero. So I could say 0.25, 0.25, or the British way, not 0.25. It's really easy. 0.5, 0.75, not 0.333, 1.5. The number before the decimal, we say the cardinal number. And after the decimal, we just say each number individually. 17.806, 384.63. All right, test time. If you said 117.87659, awesome. Now you should know how to count every number and every order and every decimal. But let's quickly go over the math symbols so you can understand how to say those in English too. For addition or to add, we use plus. For subtraction or to subtract, we use minus. For multiplication or to multiply, we say times. Or you can say multiplied by, but it's much easier to say times. For for division or to divide, we say divided by. And then at the end of the math equation, we have equals. I honestly have no idea what the answer is. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 3 minus 2 equals 1. 3 times 2, or 3 multiplied by 2, equals 6. 3 divided by 2 equals 1.5. 好的，我来考考你，别忘记开口说话。If you said 50 times 2 divided by 4 equals 25, then you've learned everything I can teach you. Amazing. Great job, everyone. So I hope after this lesson you can say any number in English. You can count to 1,000,000,000,000. And if you forgot some things, don't worry. This video will always be here for you to review. Just want to thank everyone for sticking with me. Hope you learned a lot. And don't forget to subscribe and like and share. 我是麦克老师，下次再见。